Hello world, Natarajan here. Chikkamagaluru Kadur route was opened in November 2013 with the inauguration of Chikkamagaluru Shimoga passenger. A year later in 2014, Chikkamagaluru got connected to Bengaluru by Chikkamagaluru Yeshwanthpur passenger. Now more than 10 years later, it gets a new train with the reservation option to the temple town of Tirupati. This train will also be the first LHP train on this route. This video is about the train, a small journey on the inaugural run, and my personal opinion on the train. The inauguration function happened on 11 July 2025 from Chikkamagaluru. My plan was to board the train from Birur junction where the train undergoes reversal. The train started late by more than 1 hour from Chikkamagaluru where the inauguration function happened. The train arrived on the beautiful platform number 5 at Birur junction where there are beautiful trees. This move made sure that the platform 2, which is next to the main line, is not blocked for long, and it will also allow other trains to come in and go out. The loco reversal process took 25 minutes. In the same time, Yeshwanthpur Bikaner Express arrived on platform number 2. We were made to wait for another 25 minutes to let the special train carrying Ministry of Railways officials and staff to arrive Birur. Currently, this is the only passenger class of train that undergoes reversal at Birur junction. Before COVID, Birur used to regularly see 2 trains splitting and combining. If anyone of you remember those trains, comment down below. We'll also share a link to a video showing the same in the description below. Here is the look at the schedule of the train both ways on your screen. The train departs from Tirupati on every Thursdays and arrives Chikkamagaluru on Fridays. In the return direction, the train departs on Fridays to arrive Tirupati on Saturdays. This train is good for people who plan to visit Tirupati from Karnataka area only in one direction. Coming back, they'll have to depend on combination of trains or buses. The train passes Kadur twice with stoppage only once. Some of you might be wondering why can't the train reverse at Kadur junction itself. Kadur junction has just 2 platforms and Birur has 5 platforms. One of the reasons why the train comes to Birur for reversal rather than Kadur. If you observe the schedule closely, especially on its return run from Tirupati, Kadur junction arrival time is 8:26 hours in the morning. In case the train has to undergo reversal, the platform will be blocked for 20 to 30 minutes and the second line has to be blocked for 10 minutes when the loco reverses. At the same time, there are multiple trains which are supposed to skip or stop at Kadur. Vande Bharat Janashatabdi Express skip while Hospet passenger Talgupa Intercity and the Vasco Express stop. There is also a case of freight trains running during that time. So it will be really difficult to manage all these trains with a reversal and process. So for operational reasons, the train is being sent to Birur junction for reversal. The distance increased is just 12 km, but this will make sure that the other trains are not delayed. Only one thing which I did not like about this train schedule at Kadur is that when it's going from Chikkamagaluru to Tirupati, the train stops at Kadur, then goes to Birur, reverses and passes Kadur again without a stop. The stop should be given when the train passes the second time. This will actually save an hour for passenger travelling from Kadur junction to Tirupati. Passenger from Talgupa and Shimoga can also use this train as Talgupa-Mysore Intercity and Mysore-Talgupa Intercity act as a connecting train to people from that region. On the inaugural run, we actually made an unscheduled halt of 1 minute at Kadur junction. It was raining on and off throughout the journey, which made it difficult to record videos. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera which can withstand heavy rain at the moment. Our next stop for the train is at Arsikere Junction. I was expecting our train to take platform 1, but we were moved on to platform 3. New crew took charge of the train here, and by the looks of it, Arsikere will be the refueling point for EOG on this train. We snaked our way out of Arsikere Junction at 16:25 hours after an halt of 16 minutes. Coming to the locomotive of our train, we were given a WAG9 from Vijayawada. Personally, I was surprised as Railway Board had ordered to avoid goods locomotive for passenger trains, and this being an inaugural run, I was expecting a WAP7. I actually spotted the same loco and the rake the previous day at Maklidurga when the train was being sent for the inauguration. I had no clue at that time that the same locomotive which was hauling it will be used for the inaugural run. If you look at the train schedule, it's not an aggressive one, so a WAG9 will easily do the job of running the train on time. So it will not actually significantly affect the train's running schedule. And also, passengers don't care what locomotive hauls the train. All they want is the train to run on time. Our next halt was at Tiptur station. We had a brief halt of 2 minutes here, and some local people were seen celebrating next to the locomotive. Our departure time at Tiptur was 16:47 hours. We had a clear run from Tiptur to Tumakuru. I was initially worried that we'll be delayed and sent behind 66576 Tumakuru-Banaswadi Memu passenger. The departure time of Memu is 17:45 hours from Tumakuru. As we approached Tumakuru, I noticed good progress and the track work appears completed here on the Tumakuru-Urikere section of the new line to Davangere and Raidurga. The target date for this section is now revised to September 2025 from March 2025. Hopefully this time they achieve the target. Time was exactly 17:45 hours when we stopped at Tumakuru and we were given preference before the Banaswadi Memu, which was nice as the inaugural special was already running late. Now coming to our coach, I was travelling in unreserved. My coach was 2025 made and it was badly damaged. The window grills were missing at many places and pan stains on the windows made it disappointing to see the condition of a new coach on its inaugural run. These are not brand new coaches directly deployed to run this train. South Central Railway, who's in charge of this train, has arranged coach from random years which was already in use and hence this condition. Wish our people become more civilized and take care of train while travelling. Cleanliness and maintenance of trains is a two-way process and we can't blame the railways entirely for the condition of these coaches, is my humble opinion. Now coming to the composition of this train, the train will have 18 LHB coaches with 2 AC 2 tire, 4 AC 3 tire, 6 sleeper class, 4 general class, 1 SLRD and 1 EOG. And now coming to price on this train for end-to-end journey. Unreserved is 195, sleeper class is 345 rupees, AC 3 tire is 940 rupees and AC 2 tire is 1335 rupees. And I was just checking on IRCTC to see the availability for the train. On the Chikkamagaluru Tirupati side, the train has actually gone to waitlist and sleeper class for the next 3 runs. And if you look at the availability for the Tirupati Chikkamagaluru run, tickets are easily available. And as I said at the start of the video, this train is actually helpful for people of Karnataka who are going to Tirupati. While coming back, they'll have to depend on different trains or buses. Now coming back to inaugural journey, we had a good run to Chikkamagaluru where we will be finishing our journey today. Our train stopped at Chikkamagaluru at 18:32 hours, late by 84 minutes. We were constantly doing 90 to 100 on most of the run as WAG9s are restricted to 100 km per hour. The maximum section speed is 110 km per hour here. Now personally, coming to this train, I would have loved to see this train run daily. There are many people who visit Tirupati from my state, would have helped them a lot. I'm also not happy with the schedule as it comes at odd time to Bengaluru. I would have preferred a schedule where train arrives Bengaluru by 22 or 23 hours from Chikkamagaluru side in the night and departs around 6 hours in the morning from Bengaluru towards Chikkamagaluru side. This would have given a good morning and evening connection between Bengaluru and Chikkamagaluru is what I feel. Also, the run time of 7 hours 15 minutes between SMVT Bengaluru to Chikkamagaluru on 17423 Tirupati Chikkamagaluru is very bad scheduling. The train should actually help passenger, but in this case, railways have created a schedule which will help only them in operating the train easily. Personally, I would have loved a schedule something like this. Chikkamagaluru departure at 17:30 hours in the evening, SMVT departure at 22:30 hours in the night, and reach Tirupati by 6 hours in the morning the next day. In the return direction, it should leave Tirupati around 23 hours in the night, depart SMVT Bengaluru by 6 hours the next day, morning Chikkamagaluru by 11 hours. This schedule is not an aggressive one, but this will make sure slots can be fitted between existing trains. If the train runs daily, this will also help people avoid stay at Tirupati, as there will be enough time to visit the temple and return by night to board the train back to Karnataka. What do you think of this train? Comment down below. With this, we have come to end of the journey report. Hope you all enjoyed and found it useful. See you soon.